Recording is on.
An external images, and under the OpenShift project, select the OpenShift and the project. I'm just selecting for HTTPD, for example. If they mention any tag versions, give that also. There is no any other information, only the config map. Okay. Now come down, tick on this create a route also. Okay, tick on that create a route also, and they are asking the resources name. You can see here the application name and the unique components name also they are asking. Now let me check it in the question paper. I think the application name is photos or something like that. I can see here. Okay. Now let us come down, and a route is need to enable it. Not only the enabling, you have to select the port number also. Let me. Why it's not coming? Then what I missed that. No, I didn't miss. Oh, I think the tag I missed. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I did not selected it. Yes, let us go for a latest option. Yes, tag I missed it. That is why I don't have the create option. I don't have it. Now let me just click on this down arrow to see any port number. Okay, they did not give an HTTPS. Then I'm giving HTTP port number. Click on create. Okay, as per, let me go back to the command line, get all from the SenP projects. I can see the couple of resources we can see from there.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, service is there, pod is there, route is there. The route you can see the name. Okay, what they are asking the same name or not, that is important. As here you can see photos, SenP apps, CRC testing, like that you can see here. At least HTTPD is the name I given, and SenP is my application, sorry, project name, application name HTTPD. Okay, you have to concentrate it. Okay, what is the URL? It should be same as per the question paper. For me, I given the wrong application name. That is why it is taken as a HTTPD. Okay. Now that is done. Once you click on the first time, you will get a one output, you will get it. Okay. Once you added this config map, you will get this output, you will get it. Initially, one different output. After adding the config map, we will get a different output. I will suggest you to create a config map, either the command line or a graphical console. We know how to create a graphical console, which is convenient that you can use it. I'm showing here the graphical console to create a config map. As a developer perspective, let me go to the config map, create SenP project, create the config map. Name of the config map, I think I just copied from the question paper. Yes, I think P is missing. Pick, open, something like that. I just given that. And the keyword and the value, that is also you have to select it from the question paper. Key is the response.
So keyword is nothing but secret, right?
Config map, they are asking to use it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I just created the secrets also. I create, sorry, config map also I created. Now we need to add that config map is a part of my
Yep. Okay.
applications. Okay, OC set the create OC set the environment variable. Either you can use this command, you can use it, or you can use it as a deployment. Switching back to the developer to admin. Select the deployment, which deployment we modified it, and environment variable option we have it here, and config map value from the config map. Yeah, here we have the option to select it. Config map, yes, this is the config map which I created just now, and just save it. And even if you are developer prospect, if you are able to see the YAMLs, where is the config map
Yeah.
and the env from the config map reference, and you can see that token you can see.
So we can do it from the console itself. No need to do from the command line, right? Both are same.
That is what I was saying. Either command line or a console,
Okay.
both the opportunities we have it.
Okay.
Which one easy that you can use it? Command line, I explained it here.
Yeah.
Then another important thing is here the secrets.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are using the internal registry, the secret is not important. If you are using the external registry, then only the secrets with your service as a default we need to as a full secrets.
But in this question, we need to get the secret from the outside, or
In this question, we given you have it as a OpenShift internal registry. Let us assume it's external registry for the same concept. What you will do it?
okay. Hmm. So we need to use that those steps.
Yes. Podman login to registry and create the secret to that respective namespaces. Add that secret is for a pull for your service account as a default. These additional commands I given here or in your question papers, whatever you got it.
Okay.
According to the image choices. That is what I told you. We need the practice. Without the practice, we will not able to clear it. See here, if OpenShift internal image is specified in this question paper. If you are getting opportunity for an external image registry, what you will do? You need the answer for that.
Okay.
Yeah, that is our first question.
Okay.
Clear?
So after creating this config, can you get the output? So how?
This output we will not get anything. I've just explored the environment variable because I did not use the equivalent images. Random one images only I used it. Once you updated it, go to that networking or a command line, click on that route URL, you will get a output as whatever the input we given for a variable.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Okay.
The second question is internal image registry. Internal OpenShift image registry should be accessible from the outside of the cluster. Portman has been used to pull the image from this project. The OpenShift user has been pre-configured. Yes, OpenShift user has been pre-configured with to role perform this task. How to do this one?
Uh,
We have to add the image pulling policy to the Podman user as a developer.
okay.
This is the key point here. That if you understood that, okay, see who is trying to downloading the image from the local machine Podman command. Okay, image is in your respective project. Okay, we have to specify the Podman role. We have to give the policy to the user and system call an image pulling for a developer on a respective namespace. Then you can update with this. No need to do it for the exams. I just give an additional hint option I given here. Already cluster wide already exposed it. You can explore it. Is it exposed or not? In the 4.18 we are not going doing that enabling, it's already enabled it without even if you wanted to check it you can check it that also.
Okay.
I given the patching command I given here, and okay, you should check it the OC get all from the open. Okay, I am a developer. I'll try. I am able to get it or not. OC get all minus an open shift SHI open shift image image array yes, yeah, image registry. Yeah, correct. I'm a developer. I'll not get it the privileges. Okay, that is what I am saying. Exam, that command is not necessary. This is cannot be performed by the developer user. Definitely, we require the administrative privileges. We required it.
Okay.
We did not discuss anything regarding the administration perspective in this module. Correct? Did we log into the admin? Not at all. Correct.
Yeah. So
Okay, I'll just show you. Just for a confirmations, I just log in as admin and I'm just checking in. Yes, now I can see here dot of deployment. In that, this is the route URL. From this URL only, we are connecting the all the image default route OpenShift image registry apps or cp for example.com. Okay, that only I just done the patching I have done here. Only admin can do that. And you can see here OC get the route as a default route. Yes, what is the route name? Default route. Okay, this is the URL is using by the Podman. Then you can see Podman login. It should be developer, not a cube admin. Okay, we already given the developer means developer and the developer password. How to get the developer password? Same command. Let me log in back to the developer. OC who am I minus T for a token. Either you can use this token for a Podman login or you can give it this command as it is. You can give it how I defined here and TLS no need to verify it. And here is a variable already stored your URL.
I can use directly pass it, right? Developer.
Direct password we cannot use it. You have to use it as a token. You have to use it.
Okay. So this question we cannot do through the console.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are pulling the image from the Podman. So after that, we need to run the application, right?
No. They did not ask it to create application
Only we need to pull the image.
from the OpenShift internal registry.
Okay. So the OC patch command is not required, right? Apart from that, remaining are required.
Yeah, OC patch we record administration credentials. If they're given that admin credentials in exam, then you can try that.
Okay, but you said this is not required for 4.18, right?
Clear?
No. No, you said it's not required for 4.18, right? This command.
If you have admin privileges, then you have to perform it.
Like, so we are going to do as a developer only, right? Then we don't have admin privilege. So,
Then how you will do it?
so we so we need to run this command.
If the admin privilege, if you are not having, how the admin can do it? That is the example I demonstrated here itself. No, as a developer, when I'm trying to checking that
Yeah.
content, you can see the forbidden error.
Yeah.
Can you able to patch it that?
Okay.
Then no questions regarding that admin. No,
So we need to give the
you
permission.
don't know anything regarding admin. Okay, let's just ignore you. Done with the 280. I don't know anything regarding admin. Even the course curriculum also there is no admin related interaction also. If it is available, then you should do it definitely.
Okay. So I have there are two command, right? What about the host command? Host equal to
It is calling, it is preserving the FQDN.
okay. Okay. Yeah, then I will make it.
Are you gone through the questions?
Sorry?
Let us move on to the third question.
Yeah.
Build process. I think it's chapter number 4 or a 5 where we discuss about the building. Python application has been deployed for your project named application including the script. Okay. Customize application such that the following statements are true. The application is running and available in this URL. After build is finished, the script should be scheduled and to be executed automatically. The most recent build of your application should be succeeded and triggered that script as a run your future build. An application should be triggered with the new script to run. Original, the Git repository used to create the application has not been modified by us. To verify our work, email. Exam email verification command they will specify, or whatever the commands to verify the answer, they will specify that. First, access that project and check the build and the build configurations. And the build configuration, we need to enable the command according to the instruction. Yes, the application including the script. Okay, they will specify the script for our applications. Include the script OC set build hook and the build configuration post commit minus minus command minus minus space. It's a Python program, that's why Python 3 and that program we are adding it. Additional build we are going to add using the build hook perspective. OC set to the build hook for your build configuration. Post commit minus minus command minus minus space, then Python program and the script. And backend you can open another terminal window, or you can describe, or you can check the logs, you can check it. The logs, you can explore if the build is successfully happening or not. Okay, sometimes build will happen, sometimes build will not happen successfully. If it is not happen the build successfully, yes, like this you can restart it again. Okay, after adding, okay, sometimes it will not start it. If it is not started, you can start the build again. You can start it and you can evaluate it. Is it able to complete the creation or not? Guided exercises, lab exercises need to practice it for this, because we don't have the Python programming. We don't have the respective build configurations. Which chapter we discussed about the build? I think the 4, yeah, chapter number 4. You can see the couple of exercises are there. Application, managing the application build. Here itself we can see uh, building environment, application environment related, and some variables also they have mentioned here. Here we are building the applications, you can see, using the variables informations. As per this question, there is no creation already, deployment is already done. The build we are going to adding the new changes. And here you can see the example. In this example is setting the environment variable for a build configurations. But as per the question, script execution is going to doing it. Let me see, is there any script? No, there is no script. Even if you have modified the Git repositories also, here you can see we are restarting the build configurations. If you check it, the Docker, Okay, in the guided exercises, different kind of a situation also you can see for a build configurations. That's a troubleshooting build configurations. And okay, in this troubleshooting, you can see some syntax problem for your source code of a build configurations. Okay, some syntax issues you can see from here. Some syntax issues for that jar files. And through the again after updating again restarting the build configurations. Okay, practice it lab and the guided exercise for a chapter number 4. Otherwise you cannot crack it.
Okay.
Okay, in this I need this Python programming, otherwise we cannot demonstrate it. In the classroom environment, lab and the guided exercise, they have two different examples. Even if you go to the comprehensive review, build, okay, build, let me see. Is there any, this is about like image creations. Yeah, I think this is a pipeline question, I think. So, yeah. Lab exercise, ditto one pipeline question, we have it. There is no build related comprehensive review question. You have to practice the lab and the guide exercises for this question number 3.
Okay.
I can move to the question number 4 now. Customize the source to image builder. Any questions from your side?
This one can you explain how to do this one.
Which one?
The fourth one.
Okay, question number 4, customize the source to image builder. Use the source code from the Git repository. Customize the behavior of existing image. Script to be deploy an application that meet the following requirement. The application is part of the project name as a docking. The application name as a proxy during the build of the image as part of the assemble script. Okay, yes. Assemble script where we discussed
Mm,
which chapter we discussed about assemble script? Customizing the existing S2I base image. Here only we discussed about the assemble script, I believe so. Let me see. No. Managing the deployment, deploy the applications, monitoring the application. Then chapter number 3, container images. Creating the image using the this on the chapter number 4 only we discussed regarding that assemble script. Yeah. In SUI. The chapter number 4 is having another one more set of the questions. Assemble script STY builder images. Now assemble script, we need to use some command to add it. Okay, tmbsrc star file are copied to the dot forward slash. Same thing you can see in this explanations. Somewhere I have seen. Yes, same. See, here you can see CP TMB SRC2 dot HTML to the forward slash. It is from the assemble script. Okay, where you have to do the git clone. There you will have that assemble script and verify what they have specified it. Okay, application name, an assemble script, any star HTML to the forward slash dot. Once it is deployed, the application is running and available in this URL, and deploy the displaying the following text: Amber Omni Hotel. Okay, this is the first output for your applications. And while you're browsing that, just a URL with the info.html should display the information page with the date when the application was built, as we the text is Acme instance sent. Okay, info.html date also, this message is also we required it. Now, and the same example, if you see here, the first is a date you can see here executing, and the info.html page. Okay, this is a page content we are given, but exam different content you can see here. This echo command is not mentioned at all. Page build on date like that. But as per this question, what is that date with the something Acme send on light like that. This is the text message along with the date format. The same thing you can see text message and the date format from the info.html. And before that date, we have to call it like this, year and the month perspective. This is the assemble configuration file. Assemble configuration file. If you have an assemble configuration file, yes, we can build that application, so we can build it. And you have to find out which image you are going to using, is the internal or external. Then definitely you have to create this secrets. Why the secrets? Service account as a default user wanted to pull that images. Now here, this is a Git repository where I can see my assemble thing, and browsing the existing RHSC HTTPD24 is the image we are using. If that image is using from any external image registries, please provide the secrets and update with your service account. Okay, now here we are using the default. We are not using the default service account user, because we need to build the new image from the source code and the Git repository. You can see here we are linking the builder service account. Okay, we are building the builder service account instead of a default one. That is a difference between this concept here, because source to image concept we are using. We are not using only the image, source code also we are using. Only image, then default user service account we need to update it. Source code and images we are using, then builder service account we need to update it. That is a main key point difference here. Is that clear till now?
Yeah.
Then locally, or whatever the images are, they are specified it, we are going to importing that. If it is an externally or internally, importing to the particular namespace. Now in the documentation where we just explore this file from the git clone. Okay, we did not done the git clone here in the exercises. It was there in a lab script only. Exam, you have to do the git clone directly only. We will get assemble file. Inside that assemble file only we are going to updating that changes. You can see here the CP for copying the content, date, year format, and the page we are adding here, Acme Instance Center, and redirecting to the info.html page. After committing the git URL, we are going to saving that git changes using that source code with your image, which image you imported. We are going to creating the applications.
Okay.
Clear? Lab exercises is important. Guide exercise is also important. Any questions?
Yeah. Can we
Question number. Mhm.
so this one we cannot do through the command line. This one graphical mode, right?
Yes, because git clone updation definitely command line only we can do it. Graphical console we cannot do it.
So I have one question. So do we have any the same setup in our LLC? Because if it is there, I will get it. Because
You have to check with them.
hmm, okay, okay. Go on to next question.
Question number 5, deploy the application using the source code. Deploy an application with the following requirement. The application part of the project, Johnson, the application name as a paste. Okay. And once it is deployed, the application is running and available in this. And you have to use the application to create, save, and the paste entry. Okay. I think this is a paste bin. Okay. Once you launch the once we yes, I think so. Yeah. Once we launch the deployments and once you connect with that URL, this will be the output. Okay, paste pin. And here only we need to add some content and we need to give some input informations and click on just to create a new paste page. That is the concept here. You can see once you have used it to application to create, save a paste entry contain the text. Okay, or some text or some messages they specify, email address, username details also they will specify. It is nothing but once you launch the application, it will be look like this. Okay, paste pin content you have to type it here, and here some username or email address, not like this, some username email address, then just to create a new paste. How the blog is creating the same way, that will be the output. If we need to get that web page, we need to create a couple of changes. The application images are available, register relocated, and you will need to paste the build environment. Okay. Now for this application, some building environment also they have mentioned here. Okay, building environment. I think the chapter number 4 only, or I think somewhere only we are using the build environment. Yes, you can see minus minus build env. You can see here, no, build env and that Java content. Same kind of a thing. Here you will need to pass that the building environment via this is the building keyword and this is the value environment URL. Okay, npm config registry. Okay. OC new app and the source code is a Node.js and the Git repository and the minus minus build environment and the value, whatever the values we are given here. And in this Node.js and deploy the application following requirement part of a JSON and okay, once it is deployed, application is running and available in this URL. Okay, one more thing I noticed for this application will not give you the exact output. Okay, some errors we have it in the Git repository source code. Okay, package JSON file have error. Because of that, you will not get exact this page. You will not get it. Paste pin and white page only you will get it. Okay, white page only you will get it. Sometimes even the white page also will not get it. Your pod will not be in a running status. You have to check the log details of your build configurations. If the builder image is not created successfully, we cannot build the application. No. OC new app command configuration execution time, you will get a build, you will get it. You just check the build configuration log detail, is they have any problems or not. Okay, definitely it is having the problem. Your source code have the problem. One semicolon or a comma is one semicolon or a comma is the problem. If it, you can use this Python command to find out where is the problem. Okay, what I understood, it's a semicolon or a comma is missing in that script. Once you find out, JSON file we have all the lines are ending with the semicolon or a comma. No, the same way here. Yes, that semicolon is missing here.
Okay.
And update from that git clone whatever the source code issues. Once updated, republish it that, and again restart the build. Okay, restart the build again. Then wait for a few more minutes to check it. The pod is running state. If the pod is running state, then you can connect with the URL and you can add your content what they have mentioned in this here.
Okay.
Source code error. That is the fifth one. Sixth one, customize the templates. In this, I think 4.18 module, we did not discuss the elaborated template topics. We did not discuss. Only one small topic was there. Correct.
Yeah.
Where it was, I'm not remembering. I think chapter number 6 only. Even we did not got any opportunity to do the guided exercise. I given that some commands.
Yeah.
Because of that template, that question is not there. Okay, we need to know template and in an output and complete the manifest files, variables, how it is, how to declare it, the variables. Okay, this is the variable parameters are declaring. Okay, and here you can see the container section. If you are using any images, you can declare it the images also in a variable perspective. That is the question number 6, the customize the templates. We did not discuss it. I'll just give the explanation here. Okay, if you are having the templates, we can customize it and we can also publish that templates. We can publish it. Example, I'll just log in as admin. Or see, get the template from OpenShift. Okay, let me take the example for this. Okay, they will give a template manifest file. They will give it. Let me read that question paper here. Uh, yeah. Customize the template according the following requirement. The template is available the following location. You can see they are giving one YAML template file. The same thing I just prepared it just now. Template exists in the Japan project and it is named as this one. We need to create this manifest file as a resource on our Japan project as a templates. As of now, we did not. We need to do some modification. All the resources created from the template can be deleted by using this command oc delete -l. We need to give a labels for all the resources for the templates. Let me coming back to this manifest files, and first let me check it using the grep command. This templates same, yeah, it is creating the secret service route, image stream, build configuration, deployment, another service and deployment. These are the main objects are creating using this manifest file. Now they are saying here, as per the question, all the resources created by this template should be deleted. Okay, using the OC delete or label template is equal to PHP app. That means all the resources I should have this label template PHP app label. How to define that all the resources with the labels? Okay, we need a metadata. We need the metadata with the labels. Let us coming to the object section. Yeah, here is object. First object is a secrets. You can see here. Now under the secrets, we need to label labels, labels, and which label I just copied from the question paper. Template is equal to PHP app. Template T is missing. Okay. Yes, like this, we need to add the two lines. Okay, first is the secret I added, then service. Let me coming to the below the service metadata labels also again I added, and I think something is missing here. Kind. Hmm. Let me. Okay, let me copy that. Okay, services I added. Now next is the route. Route also we need to label it because these process are creating and coming to the image streams and the build the configurations and deployment, another service, then another deployment. I believe that's it. Yes, this is the need according to this inputs. Okay, command OC delete all and this key reference. If you create a resources with this label, then only we can delete it. That's why I given the label. The template using the PHP and the MySQL versions. Okay, they are saying the template is using the PHP and the MySQL version. PHP for your deployment images, and the MySQL for a image building. That you have to find out from here. Are you using any? Okay, here I can see the Python. I can see here Python and PostgreSQL. Let us assume PHP to MySQL changing as a Python version and the PostgreSQL version. I can see Python version is taken as a 3.9 And now we need to check it. The Python and the PostgreSQL images are part of your OpenShift. Or see, get image stream from the OpenShift projects. Grab the Python. Python, yes, 3.9 something. Okay, I can see there's some 5 more. And the Python and the, what was another one? PHP. No, PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL. Here, PostgreSQL, I can see the couple of versions. That was they are explaining here. Template use the available versions. The PHP MySQL version should be part of your internal image registry. That is the image streams. This image versions you have to compare it with the manifest files. PostgreSQL 12 EL8 is not there, you have to change this value, and the Python 3.9 is not present, we have to change that value because these are taken from the OpenShift internal image registry. The template use the Git repository. Okay, now we need to change the Git repository if they are using any Git repositories. Yeah, here I can see the example Git repository URL. Git repository URL. If that URL is given the question paper and the value is not correct, sometimes it will be empty. Replace this URL. That is a template URL. Template has a custom parameter. Okay, now they are asking us to add the one custom parameter as a named as a hello, and which is not a mandatory, and it is having the string as a audience. Custom parameter. Okay, we are in a parameter section now. Okay, we are in the parameter section now. Yeah, we are in the parameter section. They are asking us to add the not mandatory parameters. Okay, I'll just show you here the down. Yeah, here I'll just add parameter, whatever the description you need to give it, minus description they did not given, then you can just ignore that description. Name they have given something, and the value also they have given. And is it a mandatory parameter? Required false. Okay, here I'll just copy this required. It is not a true, it's a false. R for a required. What is the name? Hello audience. Okay. This is the name and whatever the value. I'm just giving this the value. Like this, we need to add the custom parameters. Custom parameter, not a mandatory, that's why required is a false. And the following command failed. Yes. They are saying here, OC new app and the template name when you're giving that should be get failed it, but this command should be get successful. That means this parameter, application domain parameter, is a mandatory parameters. Okay, by default we can see application domain. I need to see where it is. Application domain. Yeah, you can see here application domain is not a mandatory parameter here. Okay, now what I'll do here, application, yeah, here, sorry, my bad. Here is the application domain. This is not a mandatory parameter. Let me add it here. Required is equal to true. R for a required is equal to true because this parameter is a mandatory parameter. That's why they're saying when you're using this command, it should be get error. When you're using this command, yes, we should get that result. And result in the application is running the display that the audience exams. Okay. Just for example, I just taken the sample one template from here and prepare that changes, whatever the changes we needed. Now, the template is available now first. First, I'll just create a one new project as a P1. OC create from the file. Okay, now I can see okay, I think I did not done one more modifications. That is my bad. Okay, template namespace. Where it is? Yes. This is not required. Yeah. Now in this project, which project I'm present temp template. That project I got a template. I got it now here, and the description also I can see here. Let me try to use the same command. OC create. No, not OC create. OC new app. OC new app. That was a command they are asking us to test it. OC new app and the template name. Let me try OC new app and the template name. Definitely it should give the error. Yeah, I can see error to passing the templates, and parameter is mandatory, application domain parameter is required. You can say here. Application domain. Now, yes, definitely we can use this command. This is the solution. Labels. Okay, each resources labels. Checking the PHP and the MySQL versions for your image streams from the OpenShift project. Image stream tag for a that version. URL, and this is a custom parameters, name, value, and required as a true. Under the application domain required as a true, we need to mandatory parameter, we need to add it. Yeah, this I did not done it. That's why initially I got the error. Namespace Japan instead of a OpenShift. Okay, I created the P1. No, that's all. That is the question number 6.
Okay.
Then question number 7 about the liveness pro. Either you can do it in a command line or a graphical console. I think I explained in the training time also. If not, let me go back to the administration to the workload, select the deployment, which deployment they are asking us to the prob. Click on this actions. Here we have add health check. Okay, you can see here the add health check, and what I need to modify it. Active liveness probe for the application. It should be utilized at TCP socket 8080. Okay, liveness probe. Let me coming to here readiness liveness. Okay, below the liveness you can say add liveness probe, and TCP sockets we need to add it. Expand the type as a TCP sockets, and they given port number 80. Then probe parameter initial delay seconds 3, timeout 10. Initial delay second. Okay, let me see that. Initial delay second is a 3, and the timeout. Yeah, last one is a timeout 10 seconds. Okay, then click on this tick mark. After tick mark, come down, click on add. That's it. And you can see here the new code is getting creating. If it is getting created successful, the answer is clear. Either you can do this command also.
Okay.
And question number 8, optimize the Docker files. Which chapter we are discussing the image creation, selecting the application deployment strategy, managing the installing the Helm. I forgot which chapter it is, but the guided, comprehensive review, second comprehensive review, you can see you must create the applications, okay, not just applications. And here you can see this is the, no, this is about a pipeline, sorry, my bad. Yes. The first comprehensive review, you can see they are asking deploy the following component to-do list, OpenShift project, MariaDB databases, ensure the deployments, application creating to-do, image classroom repository. No, not that one. Okay, I thought this is about the image building. I have seen somewhere. Let us ignore. Let me go back to the chapter number 1, containers. Chapter number 2, deploy the applications, deploy OC, navigating the web console, building the container images. Okay, chapter number 3, building the container images from the Red Hat OpenShift. Yeah, chapter number 3 is this exercises and the comprehensive review. Okay, don't miss the comprehensive review. The image building. Here also image building using the containers. So we have it here. The same practice. Now coming to here. Okay, we required a first container file, we required a Docker file, we required. They will give a one URL to get the container file, and according to our needs, we need to modify it. And they are giving some label, run instructions they are using here. This is, I think I did not done any, couple of changes. Mm, we need a simplified image we required. Okay, we required a simplified or a or I can call it as a less size images. Okay, simplified plus less size images. That is what in this documentation we discussed. When you are using the multiple run instruction, it will create the image with a large size. Instead of that, single run, you can use a backward slash and the double ampersand to reduce the size of the images. We can use it. Now, exam, you will get a container file, you will get it. We don't need to prepare it. Okay, this is not a Git path, a wget path only. Once you connected that container file, just to explore it, it is having the couple of contents already there. Okay, it is having the couple of contents already there. As per this question, we need to build it two images, we need to build it. First is a parent image we need to add it. Second is using that parent image, we will create a child image, we will create it. Parent image, we will not give any other additional inputs, we will not give it. Okay, we will give only one instruction as a on build. That instruction already part of our exams. The on build instruction is already part of our exams. We don't need to add it that. Okay, that inputs already available there. Okay, we don't need to do any changes. Container file, you just check it. What is the from image they have mentioned? On build is a part of your parent images or not. If it is, then build your parent image first using that existing container file in the web URL or a wget URL. Now we have a parent image, we have it. Now child image, we need to do some source code or a files, we need to update it. That folders also, content also, they will give it. When you done the wget command in this folder, we will have that content. Here example I just given here, LLC with SRC folder, index.html, we will add some content, a welcome content or something. This we need to upload to the container file. This is the actual file where we are adding the new changes also, where we are adding the new changes. This is in a SRC in a local environment. Okay, this is in a SRC in a local environment. Now coming to your new container files. We will create a new container file. There we will specify as a from Which parent image? Previously created parent image, and we will use the add or a copy command. Okay, we will use add or a copy command. I think that commands are missing here. Okay, after the from, we will use a copy or add copy to that LLCs or SRC to the home directory of the base machine dot we can give it. That is a new changes we need to add it to the new container files. Once we add it, we can build the new child image. We can build it and we can publish to the registry. You have to tag it to your registry using the Podman. We have to publish it. Now image is ready. Once the image is ready, using that image, we can create the applications. Graphically, if you are able to find out the images, definitely we can create that applications, we can create it. If you're not able to find out graphically, then go for the command line to create the applications. Custom image creation is clear now. Venkatesh?
Yeah. I'm checking.
We refer the chapter number 3, first topic where we are discussing about the building the images. Okay, building the container images. That is a guided exercise. External using the external registries. Okay, this topic also needed because externally we are creating and using the Podman command. We are publishing the external registry, and we should understand how to sync this external registry to the OpenShift. That is nothing but the secret creations. These two topics is mandatory for that question. Then question number 9 is about the Helm chart. Helm chart, I think we have a chapter number 6.
So can you confirm that copy command on the eighth question? One command is missing, right? On the eighth question. So, so after the
Copy instruction. After the from copy instruction, we need to add it.
oh, that is okay. That's a, okay. That is like the content, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Container file content only.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can note down, okay, child image building from the your own custom container file after the from a copy because we created this file in a locally. We created these files in a locally. Which file? Okay, src file, inside the src file index.html. This is created in a locally. These commands we are not providing inside the container file.
Okay.
Okay, container file from, then here we need to give a copy src to the forward slash.
Okay.
Then we will be back to the parent directory where is your src file and the container file is presenting. From that location, we will perform the podman build command.
Okay.
Clear now?
Yeah.
And the Helm. Yes, as I told you, chapter number 6, we have the chapter is called as a Helm. Install the application using the Helm. It's a direct question only. Repositories we are using to installing. I think the same exercise we are using here. Helm templates with a repository. Yeah, same. Create an application on a project using the Helm chart. This is a chart name, and this is the image, and the image tag, how many replicas, and protocols for a services. Helm application available on a LLC 12 directory, and the chart version is 1.0.0, and the Linux probe also we need to do it. After creating application, you can patch with the probe, you can do it, or you can update with your manifest file, deployment manifest file also you can do it. Now user home workstation home directory LLC 12 as a directory is created. Now inside that directory, we are going to creating the chart name as a EX288. That's a chart name they have mentioned here. And chart created, you will get a complete skeleton directories we will create it. And first we change the chart version. As per here, chart version is 1.0.0. That we change the first. Then value YAML file, we need to add the image repositories, how many replicas, what is the image tag version, service protocols. Okay, these are the values.yaml file we are editing. You can see here values.yaml file replica count is a 5. 1 minute. I will take the class after 6. I have done. Yeah. Yeah, I update through the WhatsApp also. Yeah. Before that, if I'm free, I will message you or I will call you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. What we are discussing here? Okay, Helm. Okay, Helm. Locally, we need to create a complete skeleton structure. We need to create it. That is a Helm create to double it, that chart version. And they asked us to change the chart version 1.0 and some other deployment variable also. First, chart file we are updating here, and value.yaml file we can update all the deployments or a resource related all the variables like replica, which image tag, service protocols. Okay, and anything else? Okay, probe also we can see from here. If we wanted to update the props, use that manifest file. If you know this indentation, you can do it. Otherwise, I will suggest you create a chart, and using the chart create applications like this. Create applications. Once you create the application, update the add health probe through the administration perspective.
Okay.
Okay. If you know the indentation for a health probe, yes, you can add it. Okay, you can add it. This health probe, liveness and the readiness probe, you can add it. If you don't know, don't edit it. Okay. Otherwise, even the application also will not create it.
Okay.
You can see here template deployment manifest files. The props are getting updating. Once the chart complete things are clear, okay, charts all the inputs are completed, you can use the helm command to create the application on a particular namespace according to that namespace. And this is a minus dry run command here I given to find out the expected resources are getting creating or not. Once we find out yes it's working fine, then you can go ahead with the actual deployment, and using the OC command you can find out your inputs or your expected resources are getting or not.
Okay.
Then about the pipeline, ditto same lab exercises. Okay, pipeline ditto same ditto lab exercises. Okay, the same inputs I have mentioned here about the pipelines and the triggerings, employment backends. The same ditto for the pipeline. Please practice this chapter, guided exercises as well as the lab exercises. Guided exercise to understand the concept. Okay, this is to understand the concept, how to preparing this manifest files. Even you will get a sample, some files you will get it that pipeline. Otherwise, you can go ahead with the graphical console also. Graphical console by default that pipeline is already, yeah, already here. Okay, pipelines and the task you can see. Click on here to create it. Pipeline run or a repositories. Okay, YAML or graphical YAML if you are know the inputs YAMLs, you can add it. Here we have a option to examples. Okay, try it example. You can see parameter, workspace, task information. So I used to guide everyone for a try it. Okay, try it. Most of the people are saying yes. If you finish the guided and the lab exercises and one more example, we have it as a comprehensive review for a pipeline. If you practice these three different situations, they are saying yes, we will capable to finish it off. Yes, these are the questions for a 4.14
Yeah.
OpenShift DO288, and practice it well. Okay, concentrate on chapter number 7, chapter number 6, chapter number 4, 3, and chapter number 5. Let me see about the monitoring. Health probe for the monitoring, chapter number 5.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then chapter number 1 and 2. Uh, Important, yes. Least important, I never say that, but it's important. 1 and 2 is just a brush up as a developer if you know the 280,
Okay.
command line and the console and the audio commands. 3 to 7 is the important chapters.
Okay. So regarding the
And
accessing the cluster, so is there any trick in the exam, or we can directly log in the cluster? It,
OC login command directly we can do it, or a console also we can log in it.
okay. So for the first time login in this exam, I'm asking.
First time.
Okay. In the,
First time logging the same command itself. Only thing is we need to find out what is the username and the password and what is the URL for your cluster from the instruction.
okay.
Once you find out that, you can use the web console also or see who are my show console.
Okay. Yeah. So we need to log in through the master server only. So they might have multiple server, right?
This URL is pointing to the cluster.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And we cannot say master. It's a cluster only we are interacting.
Okay.
The cluster we have a API service, we have it. That service only we are connecting. In our classroom environment, we have a single node cluster. Exam also single node cluster.
Okay. 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 Then I will do a practice. So in case if I have any doubt, I will try to reach you if you are free.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Susana. Thanks for the class.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
All the best. Practice it well.
Yeah.
When you are confident, then you go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the lab is available till March 30. Okay, February. Okay, now it's a February 15. Again, you have a, yeah, almost